Roman Reigns sustains serious injury after being ambushed by Seth Rollins. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. In a moment that left the WWE Universe stunned, the tribal chief Roman Reigns has suffered a serious injury, and the man responsible, none other than his former Shield brother, Seth Rollins. What led to this brutal ambush? How badly is Roman hurt? What does this mean for the future of the Bloodline, and WWE itself? Stay tuned, because this is the full, shocking story behind the moment that may have ended Roman Reigns' career. The calm before the chaos. Just weeks before the incident, Roman Reigns was absent from WWE programming, taking what fans believed was a scheduled break after his dramatic WrestleMania 41 loss. The Bloodline was in disarray. Paul Heyman was attempting to hold things together. Solo Sikoa had asserted control in Roman's absence, going rogue with new members and declaring himself the new head of the table. But while the WWE landscape was shifting, Roman was preparing for a powerful comeback. Clips began airing teasing the return of the tribal chief. A thunderous voiceover, a storm brewing, Roman Reigns walking through the shadows. The table will be set again, the promo promised. And on the June 24th edition of WWE Raw, it happened. Roman made his surprise return. The arena erupted, but the celebration didn't last long. Roman returns to chaos. As Roman stood in the ring, soaking in the crowd's thunderous reaction, he addressed the betrayal in the Bloodline. Solo. Paul, I made you. I made all of this. And now you want to replace me. That's not how this works. Fans were expecting fireworks between Roman and Solo. But that confrontation never came. Instead, the lights dimmed. A familiar theme played, and out walked Seth Rollins. Wearing his signature wild smile and flamboyant coat, Seth made his way to the ring, holding a microphone and laughing. Look at you, big dog. Standing there like nothing's changed, but this ain't your yard anymore. Roman smirked. The crowd roared. Two titans of the modern era, face to face again. But what no one knew, was what Rollins had planned. The Shield Brotherhood, shattered. Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns go back over a decade. From their days as the Shield with Dean Ambrose, to their intense rivalries for the WWE Championship, their story has been one of brotherhood, betrayal, and blood. But this was different. The two men hadn't crossed paths in over a year. Fans had speculated for months that Rollins would be the one to finally dethrone Roman Reigns. But at WrestleMania 41, that honor went to Cody Rhodes. Still, Rollins never let go of his disdain. He saw Roman's downfall not as justice, but as unfinished business. And now, with Roman vulnerable and the Bloodline falling apart, Seth Rollins saw the perfect opening. An opportunity to strike. The ambush. Roman was in the middle of responding to Seth when it happened. Rollins dropped the mic. Roman tensed. And then, a sudden superkick to Roman's knee. The crowd gasped. Roman buckled. Rollins didn't hesitate. He lunged forward and delivered a stomp, right onto Roman's surgically repaired shoulder, the same one that had sidelined him years ago. Security rushed in. WWE officials swarmed the ring. Rollins backed away laughing like a madman, his eyes wild. Roman Reigns lay motionless on the mat. Paul Heyman sprinted out, visibly panicked, yelling for help. And commentary delivered the line that changed everything. Roman Reigns is seriously hurt. We need medics out here now. Injury confirmed. WWE issued an emergency statement just an hour after Raw went off the air. Roman Reigns has suffered a serious shoulder and knee injury as a result of the unprovoked attack by Seth Rollins. Reigns was taken to a local medical facility for further evaluation. Updates on his condition will be provided as available. Fans were stunned. Clips of the attack went viral instantly. #Pray for Roman trended worldwide. Former superstars, even AEW talent, tweeted messages of support. One anonymous WWE insider told journalists, "This wasn't just a storyline attack. Roman was already dealing with wear and tear. Seth's stomp may have made things significantly worse." For the first time in years, the aura of invincibility around Roman Reigns was shattered, not in a championship match, but in an ambush. Seth Rollins. Unhinged. The following SmackDown, Seth Rollins opened the show to deafening boos. He walked to the ring without remorse. No apology. No regret, only a smile. He stood in the center of the ring, grabbed the mic, and said, "You're all mad at me for doing what you wanted to do for 4 years. Roman held this company hostage. He manipulated his family, he manipulated the fans, and you're mad at me for ending it." He continued, "That wasn't personal, that was necessary, that was mercy. I burned the bloodline to the ground once before, and now I've finished the job." The crowd was furious, but Seth didn't care. He had finally done what no one else could, take Roman out for good. Backstage fallout. WWE superstars were reportedly shaken backstage. While the injury was part of an intense storyline direction, insiders confirmed Roman Reigns is legitimately dealing with a shoulder condition that may require extended time off. Triple H reportedly gave the green light for the brutal segment to write Roman off TV, with hopes that it would also elevate Rollins into a darker, more villainous phase of his career. But there were concerns. Solo Sikoa, Jimmy Uso, and Paul Heyman were all said to be visibly emotional after the segment ended. This wasn't just another angle. This was the end of a decade-long story arc, and it may be the last time Roman Reigns ever wrestles in a WWE ring. Bloodline in crisis. With Roman out, the bloodline has crumbled. Solo Sikoa is now running things, but he lacks the credibility and control Roman commanded. Paul Heyman appears lost, frantically trying to keep the pieces together, possibly fearing for his own safety. And Jey Uso, he delivered an emotional promo on Raw. "I didn't think I'd say this after everything we've been through, but Roman, I need you back. This ain't how your story's supposed to end." It was the first time in years fans saw Jey not as main event Jey, but as a heartbroken brother. But will Roman ever return? What the doctors say. Medical reports leaked just days later suggested that Roman's injuries may sideline him for 6 to 9 months. A torn rotator cuff, significant knee strain, possible surgery. WWE's head doctor commented anonymously, "It's not a career-ending injury, but it's serious. For a man his age, with his schedule, recovery won't be easy." This raises the ultimate question. Is Roman Reigns done for good? We's response. Triple H addressed the incident during a post-Raw media scrum. "We didn't plan for this. Roman's injury, while it fits our story, is something that may take him away longer than expected. We'll support him through recovery. As for Seth Rollins, there will be consequences." But what does consequences mean? Fans are speculating Seth Rollins may be suspended or fined on-screen as part of the storyline, but behind the scenes, he is being pushed as WWE's new top heel. One thing is clear, WWE has turned the page. And the next chapter doesn't have Roman Reigns in it. The future without Roman. For 4 years, Roman Reigns was the centerpiece of WWE. Love him or hate him, he brought legitimacy, drama, and long-term storytelling back to the company. Without him, WWE faces a void. Can Solo Sikoa carry the bloodline on his own? Can Cody Rhodes or Seth Rollins truly fill the tribal chief's shoes? And more importantly, will fans accept a WWE where Roman Reigns is no longer a presence? Already, ticket sales have dipped slightly.